All right, folks. It looks like we are unboxing live anything. And for those of you who are used to the KnivesFAST channel, you know my videos are usually way less than 5 minutes long as far as reviews go. Tonight this video may go a little bit longer, especially if we can get a few of you on maybe commenting or asking some questions. So I thought I would start. I know what you all are here for is to see what's in this package that came today from the U.S. Postal Service, but I figured I would start with what was in my pocket today. So this is the pocket dump up here. We have the CRKT Pilar, which if you've seen the channel, obviously done a review on it. Love this knife. Great little utility knife. I have my Leatherman Micra right here. That's in the pocket most days. My here that I tied recently, but loving this knife. You've seen a lot of videos and pictures of it on Instagram and also on my YouTube review there, and enjoy it. The Streamlight Micro Stream, very, very bright, and that's not even the brightest setting, but there you go. And then back here is the SOG keychain knife, which is always with me as well. So I figured I would go ahead and dive right in, and let's see what is in this package. So those of you who looked either on Facebook that I posted, or Twitter or Instagram, I went ahead and let the cat out of the bag and said this is from the guys at Toor Knives in El Cajon or San Diego, California, where I'm actually from. And I have been wanting to get my hands on one of their knives for years, and I figured been stepping up on the folding knife front, stepping up, getting some more expensive, some bigger knives, and it was time to step it up on the fixed blade front. So here we go. Let's see what's in here. So obviously it's a fixed blade knife, so the very first thing to come out is the ultimate belt attachment. And again, by the way, tonight as I go through this stuff, I'm probably not going to give you a whole lot of details on everything because it's new to me. I want to spend some time with it. And I'm extremely excited, but at the same time, I really, really, really want to spend some time with it and get to know the gear better before I kind of give you a real breakdown on it. I'll give you a few details. This is a belt clip, and it can be horizontal or vertical, and that's about all I know about it at this point, but that's exciting enough. And then here we go, the box of the knife, and look at that. The guy with the knives did not open the package wide enough. So here we go. So really nice box, really great packaging here from the guys. And it's going to take me just a moment to actually open the outer cellophane here. So give me just a second. And if you know me as well, I keep all of the boxes from my knives. I always have. So I'm going to be really careful in how I open this because I love this kind of stuff. I collect all of the above. So here you go. Really nice box from Toor. Very, very excited to open this guy up and to show you what's inside. So you guys have seen Toor's knives for a long, long time. Tom, I love this logo. They've mostly done tactical fixed blades. They are now branching into the field series. And so that's what we're about to look at, folks. You guys know I'm into outdoors, all those kinds of things. And so this knife is absolutely right up my aisle. So here you go. Wow. First impression is exactly what I expected. This knife is very hefty and very nice in the hand. Just fits and feels great. This is the Toor, Field 2.0. They have come out with a 1.0 and a 2.0 just recently. The 2.0 is actually the shorter of the two. This is, I believe, 4.5 inches. Yep, 4.5 inches. And that steel right there is CPM 154. Crucible, obviously steel. I don't know a ton about CPM 154, except it is a very high-end steel. I've done a lot of research on it recently. Very excited to actually get this thing in the outdoors and do some work with it and give you guys an idea of that. And, you know, the first thing that sort of pops about this knife, The liners are copper. I don't know if you can see that really well on the video or not. Yeah, you can. Look at that. So the liners are copper. This handle is ridiculous. It is a wood, a walnut handle. The walnut handle is textured, and they call that dynamic fluting. So it is extremely well done. Love the lanyard slot down here. I guess you'd call it a lanyard hole, but it's a little bigger. The jimping up here is exactly what I like. That is perfect. And why is that perfect? I want an aggressive grip on that knife, but I don't want it to be so aggressive it tears my hand up. So it is, you can see where it is rounded off. Just a perfect fit to the hand. Love the grip you get with this knife. Again, the whole length of this knife is 8.75 inches. Just absolute beautiful knife. I love the width of the blade for slicing. Sometimes knives can be too narrow, trying to make them lighter. For me, on an outdoor blade, I love it to be heavier and get a good purchase and be able to do some small brush clearing and things like that. So this ought to be great. So the only other detail I kind of wanted to share again was that this is what they call the Spanish moss gun coat finish. So you can see it is a coated CPM 154 blade, and that should really help keep it any kind of rust creep. I mean, CPM 154 is already a corrosion resistant steel, but this should very much keep from having any issues with there. And there is another of my favorite things right there, made in the USA. So again, I'm going to get this guy in my hands. I'm doing some outdoors vacationing coming up here, and I'm extremely excited to be doing that. So I will take this with me, and I'll be using it. There will be a review coming up on the KnivesFAST channel. I can't tell you how long that'll be, but definitely planning on being able to review this guy fairly soon, and hoping to write a blog post about it as well. I've started a new blog. I'll share that with you in another video. But on my Instagram channel, which is also called KnivesFAST, you'll see lots of pictures of this guy. When I buy knives, I like to show them off. So definitely going to be doing that. So I'm going to set this guy down for a minute and see what else is in the box. There's a Toor fiber cloth, and I can't get the word out of my mind right now, but that's okay. And then a really nice sheath that will go with that belt attachment I was telling you about. Nice tight fit on this leather sheath. You can see the attachment points, and man, that logo just looks so cool on that leather. So there you go on that. And then obviously their card, nice padded box, and what looks like, a certificate of authenticity, which is absolutely terrific as well. And this is serial number 112 of the Toor Knives Field 2.0 in San Diego, California. And so very, very excited to get this out into the woods and to use it, and very excited to share my thoughts with you guys in more depth. But man, up front, the fit and finish is unbelievable. This thing is just gorgeous. The handle is perfect, and I'm just really enjoying it so far. So far I don't see any questions on the stream, so I'm going to wrap it up here. If you guys have any comments or questions, I would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and like everything, and we appreciate it. Thanks a lot.